Hello everyone, my name is Timothy Lee Grant, and today we are back at it again with another LeetCode. I didn't sleep too well last night and got off work, had to go to the dentist, came home, ate, and so I am pretty tired. As you can see, it is 11 o'clock at night today, so I'm pretty exhausted. But do you want to know what that sounds like? Sounds like an excuse. And we're not here for excuses. We're here for LeetCode. We're here for success. All right, nothing's going to get in our way. So let's go. Let's go. No excuses here. Make that smaller. Okay. What are we going to do today? Which topic? Which topic? I'm thinking something. Do we want to do depth first search or bit manipulation, stack? I feel like stack. Yeah, let's do stack. I'm feeling stack. Okay, so I've already done some. I can't remember when I even did it. So I'm not going to do the ones that I've already done. So yeah, I haven't done this one. Do you want to try this one? Implement stacks using queues. All right. Okay, so let's see. Problem statement. Implement stack using queues. Implement a last in, first out LIFO stack using only 2 queues. So, okay, I'm only allowed to have 2 queues in this arrangement. The implemented stack should support all the functions of a normal stack: push, top, pop, and empty. Wait, top? What on earth is top? Push, pop. I know push. I knew no pop. Wait, hold on. It says here, top returns the top element of the stack. Okay, that tracks. That makes sense. Okay, cool. But it doesn't take it away from the stack. Makes sense. Okay. So, implement the myStack class. Okay. So, notes, you must use only standard operations of a queue, which means that you only push to back, peek, pop from front, size, and is empty operations are valid. Depending on your language, the queue may not be supported natively. You may simulate a queue using a list or deck, double-ended queue, as long as you use only a queue's standard operations. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to not allow me to do, because it sounds like I'm not allowed to use a certain methodology, but I don't really know what methodology they're telling me I can't use. So I'm trying to figure that out. All right, so example. Input is my stack, push, push, top, pop, empty. And then I'm given, how did, so that is just like you initialize the list. Okay, so you push a 1, you push a 2, then you do a top. Okay. Pop and empty. Now, empty returns true if the stack is empty, false if otherwise. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what this is. Oh, wait, sorry. So the output is because some of these, like, removes an element on the top of the stack and returns it, So pop, but, okay, so it's returned here. I'm trying to figure out what on earth this is. Huh? What is this? What? This doesn't make any sense. It's maybe it's just empty because you don't need anything for my stack, whatever my stack means. Okay, implement the my stack class. I'm guessing that my stack just means initialize a stack. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start coding. I don't I don't understand the problem. Maybe I should read it a little bit. Maybe this is why I failed. So, by the way, the statistics on my LeetCode so far, I've done 3 problems. All 3 of them easies. 2 of them I failed. 1 of them I passed. The previous video, I've succeeded. I succeeded. But 2 of them I failed. So maybe that's why I failed. Although I feel like I actually did read the problem statements a lot better in the previous 3. Today I'm just like, I want to just get coding. I don't want to deal with this nonsense. This isn't reading time. This is coding time. Let's go. Okay. So, what's up? What's up? I have init. I'm just going to go off the name. Init, you want to initialize a stack. So, I'm going to say my stack equals a list. All right. There we go. We got it. We got it. Oh, and because this is a class, we need to do self dot. There we go. So I'm initializing a member variable of this myStack class. Okay, cool. Now, what do we want to do? We want to do the function or method of push. Okay, so push. Okay, pushes element X onto the top of the stack. Okay, so now I do need to actually think about this a little bit. So stack, and they give it up here. So it's last and first out. So what that means is, so there's stacks and queues, right? So queue is the easiest one to think about. You have some line of people. The people are coming into the line, and the first person to enter the queue, they are going to be the first person to leave the queue. First in, first out, right? If you just arrived in the queue, you're not going to be serviced first. You have to wait your turn, right? That's a queue. Stack is the exact opposite. That's kind of like here you have a whole bunch of data, and then you put something onto the stack, and then you can only draw from the top. It's kind of like maybe a stack of cards. You can think about it. So you have a whole stack of this cards. You put a new card on top. You're not going to pull from the bottom. You're going to pull from the top. So you put a card in. The first or the one that you just put in is the first to come out, right? So last to be put onto the stack, first to come off. Okay, so I want to push. So that means I have my array or list, and I want to put it onto the stack such that it will come off. So I need to just think about this, right? So I'm going to have myself dot my stack, and then dot append. And what do I want to append? I want to append X. Okay, so what's that going to do? If I have something like this, and it is 2, 3, 8, 99, and now I want to append X, so I'm just going to use an actual X there. Okay, so I want to append X. I put this at the back, and now for the pop, I want to take away the last index of this stack. So I want to do what? I want to take self dot my stack, and I want to get rid of the last element. So okay, return value equals my stack, and I want to index it, and then length of self dot my stack minus 1. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, the way that I'm going to do this is I am going, this my stack right here is just a list, and you can obviously index lists. So what I'm going to do is come here, and I am going to get the length of this list. So that's this part right here. So I'm getting the length, which length returns, if this is just, if there's only one element, it's going to return 1. So it's not the index, right? It's not how many index this list is. It is how many actual elements. That is the length function's return value. So this one, for example, is going to return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because we put x in there and we want to get x. So I want to get x. Now what index is x at? It is at the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's why I'm doing this right here, that minus 1. Okay, so length of my stack minus 1, and then that's the index at which I want to take that value away, right? Okay, so, and that is going to, so I'm just taking it and storing it at this value. That's going to be the value that I'm returning because the pop value returns an integer, which is the value which was popped from the stack. Okay, so now I need to get rid of that value. So self dot my stack equals, and what do I want to do? I need to get rid of that particular value. Do I know? This is where it would be helpful if I just took the time and actually memorized all those little functions, that little tricks that are very good when working with lists, like this append. I don't know if there is like a inverse of a append. I don't know. So I'm going to have to do it the long way because I didn't memorize what I should be memorizing. So anyways, we're going to have to do this the hard way. We should be able to do it. It's fine. But I really need to just bite the bullet. I mean, there's so much to memorize. You have to memorize what are all the methods available to the heap. What are all heap queue or whatever it was called. Like, you have to memorize all of these different ones specifically for Python, and then you have other ones for JavaScript. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, not an excuse. Again, I've been making a lot of excuses today, haven't I? Anyways, long-winded way to say I don't know exactly. Maybe there is a better method which I am able to use on a list object in Python to just take away the last element in a list. But because I do not know, I am going to have to do it the hard way, but that's okay. We can do it. Let's go. So I want to change this, my stack, and what do I want to change it to? I want to, we have to do slicing, so equals self.myStack, right? But I only want starting at the 0th index, okay, and going to length of, and now we do have to be a little bit careful about all this. So self.myStack. Okay. Now, what do I say we have to be careful? Because I know, based off my last video, I got burned by this. This slicing in Python, it starts at 0, okay? But then this guy here does not end at the actual value. It is the value minus 1. So this one, okay, this one is, the length is going to return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in slicing, it is start, what was the word? Inclusive or something like that. But then the ending is non-inclusive. So it does not actually include 5. So we're going to be going, so length is going to return 5, right? So length of this is going to be 5. And now, which index do I actually want? I want it to be like that, right? Kind of like that. So I want this array 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, but this is non-inclusive. So is that right? Minus 1, I think. So length is going to be 5, and then we go to 4. Then then this is going to be 4 right here with the minus 1. Okay, so 4, and then we don't include 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Do not include 4. Yes, that is what we want. Okay, cool. Let me just clean this up so that it's not... Okay, so we've changed the myStack member variable, and because this is a member variable of the class, changing it here will retain its changes. So we can just return value. Okay. Top. Top is defined, returns the element on the top of the stack. Okay, that is just this right here. So copy and then return that. There we go. Empty. So this is going to be return true if the stack is empty, false otherwise. Okay, so we are going to go like this. If self dot my stack return true, okay, else return false. So if there is a stack, oh wait, that's flipped. Return false, return true. Okay, so if there is a stack, so if this is returned true, then I do have a stack, and therefore it is not empty. That's what it wants, right? Return true if stack is empty. And then if this case does not hit, then we do return true. Then it's true. And I could even simplify it to be like that, right? Because this is going to hit a return case. If it is still in this function, then we know that, okay, it is empty. So let me try. Let's see what's up. Oh, there we go. That's the fastest I've ever solved a LeetCode problem. Wow. Okay, that one was a lot. How are we feeling about this one? I like this. Why can't they all be like this? Okay. Now I need to update my score. See, I've done 4 problems now. 2 of them I passed. 2 of them I failed. Yo, this all. Cheers. Cheers. I like this question. I like it. Okay, how fast was that? I don't know. I don't have a timer going. But anyways, that was a fun one. Oh, I like that. This one was like a chill one, right? This one was a pretty chill one because the last one I succeeded, but I had a lot of like stress. I was like, oh man, I can't figure it out. What's going on? This one, I just got into that flow state and you just do it. Again, I completely understand how ridiculous it might seem that I am so proud of myself for solving such an easy problem. That is the is that's not irony, but the ridiculousness of this situation does not escape me, but I'm still happy about it. I'm still happy. Um Even though I understand, like, okay, yeah, it looks pretty ridiculous that I'm so happy about this. I still am happy and I'm gonna enjoy it. So, anyways, um, so I guess we're done. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna do another LeetCode. We're gonna see what don't know which problem we're gonna be doing tomorrow either. Every day I just pick kind of a random problem, see if I can solve it. Yeah, so there we go. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.